Hello and welcome. Now let's play me, GamerWolfSix of Far Cry 3. On the last Let's Play, we basically did what we're currently doing right now. Oh shit. Which is taking over places. I was kind of hoping that would do it quickly. Which, if you don't know what that movie is, I didn't know a lot myself. It's a movie where, was there another dude coming up? Heard more noise. Oh, yeah, there's another dude down there. Where a guy that's really good at shooting goes to Australia because there's somebody who wants him to hunt dingoes. But then, surprise, the guy doesn't want him to hunt dingoes, he wants him to hunt aborigines, because Australia. And then that guy takes offense to it and beats up that rancher dude or whatever, at which point then he himself gets like left for dead or something, and then quickly takes revenge on that one dude, also because that guy's an asshole. No. Oh, God damn it.
We'll be there in 36. We're coming in from the east.
Switches that way. Or is it that way? Oh, more? Yeah, more. You know how expensive these fucking rockets are? Not exactly the cheapest.
Coming in from the way.
Fantastic. Oh good, there's two of them. I love doing that. So, anyone else? Really? Nope. I like it that this thing's so powerful now. I don't have to like do headshots. I can do like chest shots and bam. I really wish this game had a passive way to make money. That's one of my personal loves in video games, is when there's like, hey, you can work hard and get a business or something which then passively makes you money, and you can either just go pick it up or it's just automatically sent to you. Oh, shit! Also, I might call this Let's Play bit early, or maybe it might get called early because I don't have a lot of space left, apparently, on my computer. Like, I have enough that it's underneath the cap, but still it's also, New part. that was a lot of money. But it's still like, I don't know. Because one thing I do want to do videos is to record how much space they take up. And how much space that is in this thing is, how much space I have is underneath the threshold, except, you know, either, I think it was 2 Let's Plays ago, that was a bit higher than the cap, so it's like, So let's see, what was it? Can you upgrade that? No? Okay, fine. Sniper rifles. Oh, did we get all those? Okay. Sure. Light machine guns. Accuracy or range? Range might be better. Oh, so close. Hey, better stuff. God, I love rain and all that stuff. Over here, I woke up this morning and it was really dark outside, and then it was like, oh, heck. And it's foggy, and I wouldn't say cold, but it's a little chilly, and also, it's foggy as hell, and I just love this weather. Because while I do occasionally like nice, clear, blue skies, sunny weather, because it's kind of nice in a way, I also am like, heck, kind of makes me think I want to or need to go outside. It's like, I don't want to. Okay, so that's got to be underground. And it's just like, I like weather where it's just like real shitty, and it's like, you know what, you probably just want to stay inside, play video games, or have a nice hot cup of tea to warm you up. You know? That kind of thing. Which is fantastic, because I just love that shit. It's left? No, it's right. Okay, it was neither. How far is this place? Where's the radio tower? I might just go for the radio tower if it's like... that's all the way over there. It's not really an upper thing. Okay. God, there's always just that uncomfortable moment of, oh, do we have, like, am I going to, oh. Well, that was great. I don't know why he just decided to not use the parachute anymore. But yeah, where it's like, you forget which button you need to press to do a thing. Should probably check in that house for stuff. Cash. $15. I know I'm taking a whore's money. She worked hard for that money. Also, some other joke about hardness. frames. Yeet. Does the protagonist of the fourth game actually talk? I'm trying to think of his character, and his character seems to pretty much be that. Or, because, like, the story of the fourth game is basically, hey, my mom died, so I'm going to put her ashes in her home country. Oh, this guy suddenly attacked us, and he has real familiarity with us. Okay, that's a really shitty cage. If that thing was a bit smaller or wanted to get out, it damn well could. And then you escape, and then the Golden Dawn's like, you should join us and liberate this place, because this guy's bad. Or if you take the secret ending, which I think is in fact a lot better of an ending, is, you know, because I like it, is, hey, you just kind of sit there until the guy comes back and he's like, so, you're kind of the leader of this country now, and you want to go blow up some shit or something? And hey, you pretty much avoid a civil war that messes up the country. Because, spoiler alert for, you know, people that might be interested in playing that game, and I cut off for a good, like, minute or so, there's kind of, like, besides that secret ending, there are two other endings, at least that I know of, where one, you either support the guy or the girl of that group, because there's two of them and they have disagreements about which way the, what you should do and which should be in charge. And, if you go for the girl, then, you know, she basically turns the country into somehow even more of a narcotic state to support the country, and kidnaps children to train, to, like, force them to be, soldiers in the new country, or, yeah, in the country, to protect the narcotics. And if you choose to go with the guy, then he basically turns the country into a theocracy, I think it's theocracy, and then kills half the population because they either A, didn't support the Golden Dawn, or they supported the other guys. Oh, come on. That stuff. It's just like, well, out of the two of them, I support the girl, because while I'm not particularly fond of narcotics, I'm not fond of theologies or, you know, slaughtering half the population of a country. Unless I'm playing Medieval 2 Total War, in which case I do that because it's a lot easier to make everybody follow me when, you know, you only have to have so many followers. And also increases our whatchamacallit. Oh god, it's this way? Our dreads. So enemies would take one look at us and go like, we flee. Oh god, why does this have to be such a fucking puzzle? Ah. It'd be just kind of nice if it was more of Assassin's Creed, where it just, hey, get to the top of the tower by, like, going up the stairs or something. I mean, going up, it's a little bit of a challenge for Assassin's Creed. Not really a challenge, but, you know, a little bit. But this, it's definitely a bit of a challenge. I honestly feel bad for the bad guy in the fourth game, because, you know, he is not a good guy, but, you know, he is, I was gonna say somewhat of a nice guy, but then I remember him killing, he's nice to you, and out of the 3 options of leaders, he's probably one of the better ones. That, and also, like, I felt a bit bad that he killed the cook, because I think he kills the cook because you flee and he thinks it was, bad food or something. I can definitely understand him, killing that one dude in the beginning that, you know, the first time he comes to that country, he somebody starts shooting at you and you could have definitely been killed. I mean, let's be honest. If I had a soldier try and find somebody that I wanted alive, and they didn't, that person I wanted alive, you know, friendly, didn't shoot at them or any sort of thing, but my dude shot at them, I'd be homicidally pissed. Okay, now you guys move. Cunts. Almost there. Probably one more Let's Play after this and we'll be golden, like the girls. Thank you for being a friend. If you haven't seen that show, that's a pretty damn good show. It's basically 4 old ladies who live together. They're somewhat promiscuous.
It was beautiful once. It will be
Especially
again.
one of them. I mean, one's promiscuous. One's very promiscuous. The other's, you know, old, but she still gets around, like, older. Another one's, their head doesn't go around. The other one has a bit more of a romantic relationships with multiple people. Kind of thing. It's a damn good show. It's definitely one of those, I mean, it's on Hallmark, so you know that type of stuff. It's definitely one of those, hey, it's a feel-good show where nothing really, I mean, bad things do happen on the show, like somebody dies or something like that, or has to get a get a grip of somebody dying, or you also have this interesting episode where like so one episode the eldest one's like son dies, and the she never got along with the you know with his wife, and I feel like they kind of, I mean, maybe it was because it's a different time, it's kind of like not really explained why until near the end, where or I guess they might have said it earlier, but like he was a cross-dresser and stuff like that, and I guess he developed that in like later years or something like that, and sorry, I'm trying to actually think of how to drive. She blames the wife that he became a cross-dresser, but then like the wife is like, no, that wasn't me, that was just him, and stuff like that. And then she kind of has to come to grip with that her son's dead. It's like, it's a touching episode, but it does seem to be a bit weird, because it's definitely one of those things where it's like you have this conflict where it's like, I don't know where this is coming from, kind of thing. I think I remember this place here. I don't know why. Good spot for an outpost, though. Because right now I have to be like, okay, how the fuck do I do this? Or I think there might be another episode about AIDS. And I can't remember when, because I was like either A, a glint in my parents' eye, or B, a child. I don't know when Golden Girls was, but that was around the time of, I'd have to assume it was around the time of Ronald Reagan. And if you want to know how well Ronald Reagan dealt with the AIDS crisis, all you have to do is listen to that short documentary called When AIDS Was Funny. And to put a bit of perspective, like, one reporter's like, so are you guys going to talk about the AIDS crisis? And I don't think it's Ronald Reagan, but it was like somebody, like a speaker or maybe another reporter's like, oh, he's interested in the AIDS thing. What is he, a fag? I mean, literally. It's like, wow. Bad shit. I used to be Republican. Boy, that was a strange time. Being like, I thought Ronald Reagan was the best president when I was a Republican. Granted, I was a teenager, watched Fox News, and the only thing I thought or knew about Ronald Reagan was, like, he reduced taxes by a whole bunch. He single-handedly defeated the Russians. What else? I don't know. Republican and Christian, which I was back then. And then it's like, oh wait, this guy is a moron. And while I would have to agree that taxes back then might have been pretty damn high, the debt increased. Was he? I think. Oh yeah. Then there's the Iran-Contra scandal, which was selling weapons to Iran so we can give money to the Contras in Nicaragua, which, you know, very bad people that were pro-democracy. That was just our thing back then. And also there was a whole bunch of corruption and just general bad things happening. What else was there?
I hope my family's okay.
Oh yeah, and I think we supported the, who are they called? The Mujahideen, which, oops, became the Taliban, which then caused the modern day world. Just like, wow. Oh yeah, and also that, like, Ronald Reagan didn't just go, where we're going to defeat the Soviet Union. It was, you know, partly, like, a lot of things happened to the Soviet Union, but part of it was, hey, they spent so much on military stuff that their country, their economy could not afford it anymore, which, does that sound like any other country right now? I don't know. Which country around the world spends just oodles and oodles and oodles and oodles on their military and either doesn't tax that, like, our like, you could say either the economy's not so good, because I keep on hearing from, or kept on hearing from my parents, like, when they're advocating it before, that, hey, you just lower taxes and then that makes the economy so good that all of a sudden you get all this extra tax money. Then it didn't happen. But then it's like, yeah, okay. That's not happening. Anyways, yeah. We're fucking broke right now and getting $1 trillion broker every year. We're broke. Don't fucking do that. Oh, that was close. Oh. And then, what else was it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they outspended themselves. Oh, yeah, and the other thing that was credited towards him was, the Iranian hostage crisis, which basically Republicans go, oh, he went into power, and then all of a sudden the Iranians were like, eh, we're gonna let these guys go because he's a war hawk or something like that. But then I think, in fact, I heard somewhere that it was like, actually, the previous president wanted, like, brokered them to, you know, be free, but the Iranians didn't like them so much, so they waited till Ronald Reagan got into charge because they didn't want, was it Jimmy Carter? They didn't want him to get the credit for it, which, hey, he didn't, apparently. Thank God Jimmy Carter's still alive. Yeah, he's fucking old, but it's like, oh, we're out of time, and probably out of space owners. Thank you all for watching Spay Neuter Animals, and until next time, let's say me, GamerWolfSix of what the fuck? Of, Far Cry 3. See ya.